All right, and good day, North Texas. This is a look at the forecast for the DFW region for today's forecast. We're going to be starting off with live alerts, starting off with the air quality alert that does include Dallas and Fort Worth for today. That is the counties shaded in gray that you see in the middle of the screen, including DFW, areas further to the south, and even into the Athens area and Henderson County. So, air quality alert today. There's going to be poor air quality today. So if you are more sensitive to poor air quality, just keep in mind you may want to stay indoors today just because we do have this ozone action day in effect across North Texas. Moving on, here's a look at the forecast across the region today. Highs in the mid to potentially upper 80s across DFW. We're talking 86 for a projected high today across Dallas and Fort Worth. Further to the west, heat is going to start to build up near Graham and Stephenville with highs closer to 90 today. Overall, tonight, we're talking lows in the mid 60s for most of the region, with lower to mid 60s further to the north near McKinney and Gainesville. So that's a look at the forecast for today. And like we said, high pressure is going to lead to fully sunny skies across the area for today. Taking a look at the severe weather risk, we don't have any severe weather risk for today. We don't even have a rain chance for the region today. I'm going to be moving on to the next slide, and that's because that system is pushed further to the east, so it is going to be a pleasant day across North Texas. Taking a look at the shortened 7-day forecast for the start of the weekend. We'll show you the extended 7-day forecast coming up and the next segment for the extended forecast. We're taking a look into Mother's Day weekend. We're starting off the day today in the in the mid 80s to upper 80s, depending on where you're at in the region, with lows in the mid to upper 60s. But take a look at this. Saturday, it's going to be quite warm. We're talking highs in the 90s, mid to potentially upper 90s, with lows around 72 in DFW. And then for your Mother's Day Sunday, we're talking hot conditions across the area, with highs almost near 100 and even some temperatures at 100 for some of our western counties. We'll show you that in the extended forecast coming up. Lows Sunday night are going to be around 75. So it's going to be hot this weekend. So if you have any plans, make sure that you not only stay hydrated, take breaks in the shade, review your heat safety tips with weather225.com on our weather safety section. But also, if you're going to be outdoors, you might want to put sunscreen on as well. We are going to be looking at record-breaking heat potentially by Sunday. If you received any damage from storms over the last 2 days, make sure that you call our friends at My Pro Construction and Roofing at 972-576-6352. They are one of DFW's platinum preferred roofing companies. And make sure that you also visit myproconstruction.com and refer Weather225 or Joshua Wisel Weather. Stay tuned for the extended forecast coming up. All right, and welcome back. Here's a look at your extended forecast for the region. We're going to be starting off this extended forecast. We don't have any sort of severe weather risks to be talking about or anything like that. We're going to be looking at your Mother's Day forecast in this segment. And as you can see, quite warm. And when I mentioned there's going to be potentially highs near 100 for portions of our western counties, take a look at this. Stevensville could get close to 100. Depending on how the forecast verifies. But right now, some of the models are showing between about 99 and 100 for that area. We're going to go with 99 for now. Further to the west and northwest in Graham, we're looking at highs around 100. So it's going to be quite hot on Mother's Day, especially into western North Texas outside of our coverage area. But for DFW, we're talking highs around 98 with lows around 75. It'll be slightly cooler further to the north into Gainesville and McKinney, where we're talking highs in the mid to slightly upper 90s there. And then, of course, mostly sunny skies. So you're going to want to stay hydrated, of course. You're going to want to take breaks in the shade. Also review heat safety tips, rather, on weather225.com. We'll show you heat safety tips and even some of the signs to look for heat exhaustion or heat stroke, just so you know what to look for, because it is going to be warm. So just keep that in mind. Near record-breaking to potentially record-breaking highs coming up for your Mother's Day. Otherwise, it's going to be pleasant, like we said, with mostly clear skies. So here's a look at the shortened extended forecast for today, tomorrow, and into Mother's Day. Highs around 85 to 86 today, with lows around 65 for the metro. 95 for a high tomorrow, mostly sunny to fully sunny skies for the rest of the weekend, with lows around 72 on Saturday. Then for your Mother's Day, we're talking highs around 98 with lows around 75. Taking a look at the extended forecast overall across the region, low rain chances Monday, low rain chances coming up Wednesday and Thursday. We're going to be in the mid to upper 90s at least for the next week across North Texas. So it is going to be quite warm. We're talking partly to mostly sunny skies for the majority of the week coming up next week. There could be some more rain chances towards next weekend, but we're keeping an eye on that forecast. It's not quite on the list yet, or the 7-day forecast, but we'll let you know in the coming days what to expect coming up then. But for now, over the next week period, it looks like it's going to be a pleasant and beautiful weekend besides the heat. And then we're going to be seeing low rain chances coming up Monday, and then Wednesday and Thursday with highs in the 90s and lows overall in the 70s. So that's a look at the forecast for today. Like we mentioned in one of the segments earlier, if you had any damage over the past couple of days with storms in the region, make sure you call our friends at MyPro Construction and Roofing. You give them a call today at 972-576-6352. One of DFW's Platinum Preferred Roofing companies and contractors. And make sure that when you call, mention Weather 225 or Joshua Wisel sent you. Other than that, folks, hope you have a great day. Thank you for tuning into the channel. You can view the live loop on our YouTube and our Facebook. And if you're tuning into the video that was uploaded to YouTube, thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you subscribe for alerts for our future posts and live streams in the future. Have a great day, North Texas. I'm Joshua Wisel. All right, folks, welcome to the National Forecast segment where we take a look at the forecast for all of the United States today. We're going to be starting off with the region across our viewing areas. That is the northwestern Arkansas viewing area, where, of course, we have one of our pages there, Oklahoma, and then into North Texas. An area of high pressure is going to be building in over Oklahoma. That should lead to mostly clear skies for today across both regions that we cover. Further to the east, that system that made its way through North Texas yesterday, that's going to continue to push off to the east and to the northeast, bringing rain chances and even some severe storm chances over portions of the southeastern United States up into the eastern United States along the eastern coast, and even some flooding rains further up into the Ohio area, into Pennsylvania, and even into portions of West Virginia and Virginia. Further to the north and west in the northwestern United States, we do have the potential for some snowfall across portions of Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and even portions of northern California along the far northwestern coast. We're even talking some rain chances there as well. High pressure will build over portions of Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona, leading to some clear skies there as well. So that's a look at the national forecast. Moving on, we did show you that system that was in North Texas yesterday, pushing into the southeastern United States today, and eastern United States coastal areas, where we do have an enhanced risk for storms for portions of Virginia, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, and into Georgia and Alabama. So that's a look at the national forecast for today. So if you're traveling today, especially to the eastern coast into portions of North Carolina, Virginia, portions of eastern Tennessee, South Carolina, Georgia, the Atlanta area, there could potentially be some type of weather delays just because there is going to be storms in that area today. But in addition to the severe weather threat, we're also talking very heavy rainfall. So that's a look at the forecast for today. Stay tuned in just a second for more forecasts closer to the region, so stick around.